Welcome to our live interview with the writers from the Denton Record Chronicle, powered in part by Classic of Denton. Good afternoon, everybody. We are coming at you live on DentonRadio.com with the one, the only Jenna Duncan. We sit down with the oracles of information from the Denton Record Chronicle once a week, every Monday at 2. And today we are talking Denton business, and more specifically Denton food and some of the new stuff that's coming around town. So, Jenna, bring it on.
Okay, so I started this all prepared with food trucks, but then we got breaking news in that it's breaking to me and probably a lot of other people. So this morning, this Facebook page was set up called Cartwright's Cafe. And I was like, what? Cartwright's is Cartwright's Ranch House. Yeah. And so I called John, and it turns out they're doing a second location.
Yes.
So more chicken fried steak.
Awesome.
So basically what they're doing is they're going into the old West location.
Super cool.
So
perfect.
Right on Dallas Drive, they're going to kind of switch from doing the Ranch House vibe. So this is going to be open from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day. And it's going to focus on breakfast and lunch. So John says, sorry, no steaks. Just going to put that out there. There's no steaks at the cafe.
Okay.
So, but there's still going to be chicken fried steak. And then a lot of the breakfast platters will stay the same, but he says they're hoping to expand the menu with a little bit more breakfast and lunch. So think more entree salads, more skillets for the morning, and then also their griddle classic. So there's still going to be pancakes and waffles and all that stuff. And so, and it's going to be kind of looking new. So I've been driving by and seeing all this construction on the outside. It's also on the inside. So they ripped up that old tile and found the concrete below and did a nice stain on the concrete. And then inside they did some new mural work, because they're at the back of their building here on the square, has big, gorgeous murals. So this has another Texas-inspired mural with blue bonnets and the yellow rose and all these Texas-themed things. Mm-hmm. So it will have a fresh, updated look, so you don't feel like you're in an Old West cafe anymore.
Very cool.
So they're hoping to open the second week of August, and they're already taking job applications for over there. Wow. So if you find their new Facebook page, it's Cartwright's Cafe, and then they have an application up there, and they're hoping to open that second week of August.
That's fantastic. And you said this is breaking news. You found out about this
today.
Just a little while ago.
Yeah. I saw the Facebook this morning, and then made a call, and John and I chatted at about 1.
Wow. And
our photographer should be over at the building in the next 10 minutes and get some updated photos of the interior that will update with the online story that we have on DentonRC.com right now. So I'll be adding a little click through of what it looks like inside now and more details about what you guys can expect.
Super, super cool. Well, you heard it here, maybe first. You also
maybe.
Put it out there. So you heard it here second. And and if you'd like further details as the story unfolds, you can always follow up at DentonRC.com. Well, what else is going on in the food world?
Okay. So I don't know if you guys saw, we have a new macaroon place.
Yes.
Which it's inside the mall, and it's sort of a chain, which I say that in that it's a independently owned franchise, and it's a couple from France who started it. The husband played basketball at Grayson Community College, and he has a bunch of friends who are in Denton. And so he's been in France playing professional basketball for the past 10 years, decided him and his wife wanted to move back to the U.S. And so they decided to do this concept. So it's called Le Macaron. There's a couple, there's one in Stonebriar, but it's just a kiosk. What makes this one different and very unique to Denton is obviously the franchisees who own it, but also they're doing their own baked goods on site. Cool. So there's chocolate croissants and tarts, and there's a whole crepe station. Wow. And imported gelato. And so there's a lot there. Yeah, I finally grabbed some on Saturday, and they're legit. It's pretty good. So we have that, which is new and kind of big for the mall, and apparently it's been just bustling ever since it opened.
That's fantastic. Which
is always good to hear when something launches and our city is receptive of it.
Yeah,
so that's always good. And then the other thing is I feel like I haven't talked about food trucks in a long time, and I only give them a sentence in the paper, and I'm sorry, there's just so many. So I wanted to do a quick rundown of some of the new options that we have. So If you go to Backyard on Bell, now there's like 2 trucks that are always there. Parallel 90, which is like sandwiches. It's from Fort Worth, and it says Fort Worth on the truck, but it's in Denton every day.
Cool.
So I don't know if they're going to repaint it or not, but Rachel Black, who created Waffle Wagon a couple of years ago and then has since created another food truck, she redid their menu since they've been kind of permanently at Backyard on Bell. So that's there. And then also then Rachel's new truck, which is Rachel's riding lawnmower. And so it's all fresh hand-cut fries with all different kinds of toppings. So they have like a brunch one with like eggs and bacon and cheese on top of fries. And they have other fry-based options like buffalo chicken tenders and things like that. And so those are both relatively new as of a couple of months ago. And we have a grilled cheese truck, which is something that like I've been wanting for a very long time personally.
So good. Yeah.
Have you been?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. I haven't been. I'm terrible. It's
So
called
good.
Say Cheese. Why don't you take it over? Tell us about Say Cheese.
Well, so it's, I mean,
It's a food truck.
yeah, I mean, it's a food truck and it's grilled cheese. The one I had this past week was like, well, okay, so here's my question, and I put it to you guys, and let us know in the comments. What is like the cutoff parameter for a grilled cheese? Because the one I had
This
had
is
like
a really philosophical
no,
question.
no, because so and it's going somewhere. So the one I had like jam and turkey and bacon and a ton of cheese. But at what point does it stop going from a grilled cheese to a sandwich? Like, how many ingredients can you add to a grilled cheese before it's no longer grilled cheese? It was amazing. But somebody asked me, they were like, so is that so you went to the grilled cheese truck but you didn't get a grilled cheese? I was like, no, this is on the menu as a grilled cheese. And they were like, if it's more than 4 ingredients, bro, it's not a grilled cheese. And I'm like, is it the so that's my what is the I put it to you guys, what is the cutoff for a grilled cheese? What changes it from grilled cheese? Either way, it was freaking good. So there's no complaints here whatsoever. I'm just curious.
You're curious.
Yeah.
See, because I've been wanting this since, I went to college in Boston, and there's this one grilled cheese food truck that used to always be there, and now they have a brick and mortar, and now they have like this really cool like arcade bar, and it's called Roxy's. And every time I go back, I like need to get a grilled cheese from Roxy's. And now I'm trying to think of like what their menu is, because I always get like the same 2, but one has like a lot of pulled pork on it. So is that just a like grilled panini like with extra cheese?
I don't like. Is it the amount of cheese or is it the number of ingredients? I don't know what dictates that.
I think I might say the amount of cheese. Like if the amount of cheese is equal
That's
to
fair.
the amount of other ingredients or greater than, then it's a grilled cheese. But I just made that up right now. I haven't even given it that much thought.
Like and share this video if you agree that Jenna's right on the amount of cheese versus the number of ingredients. Because I'm down. I'm good. I like cheese more than the average Joe, I would say. And if it's extra cheese makes it a grilled cheese, then I'm a grilled cheese fan.
Well.
Anyways, this has gotten really out of control.
Yeah,
but go ahead. Sorry.
So it's been parked like intermittently around downtown. So it's been like at Eastside, at the Austin Street truck stop. It's been at Mulberry Street Cantina, and I just haven't caught up to it yet. So I guess I'll go and then give my verdict on if it's truly grilled cheese or just a really delicious grilled sandwich with a lot of cheese in it.
Well, I'm not accusing it of not being a grilled cheese. Like, I would never disrespect them by saying that they're not a grilled cheese. Because they obviously, I mean, it's a grilled cheese truck. It obviously is a grilled cheese. Nothing but respect, guys. Don't hear that as a negative comment at all.
So
like,
everybody go eat at Say Cheese.
Yes, that's the synopsis. That's the thesis of what I'm trying to get at.
There you go. And then we have a new taco truck too. It's called El Taco Taxi, and it opened in May, and it's street style tacos, and it also has like the Mexican soda, so it has like Jarritos and stuff like that, and that's mainly at Eastside.
Oh well. Okay.
So yeah, so that's my wrap up of new-ish food trucks that I should have recognized earlier with more than 2 sentences. So yeah, lots of new stuff in Denton food.
Very cool. Well, thank you very much, Jenna, for being here. We really appreciate it. If you haven't gotten to check it all out, Cartwright's new location, the macaroon place in the mall, and our lovely food trucks that are just exploding all over town. So thank you all very much for tuning in. This is Jenna Duncan, the oracle of information from the Denton Record Chronicle. For more information on everything she talks about and much more, make sure you go to DentonRC.com or come by the Discover Denton Welcome Center. We'll hook you up with a physical newspaper if that's what you prefer.
Yes.
All right. Thank you all very much for being here. We really do appreciate it. We will see you next week on Monday at 2 o'clock, where we'll be sitting down with Brett Vito, the sports. Is it sports editor? Is that his? It's not sports editor. It's
he's a sports writer.
Sports writer.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I forget his official title.
I know he runs all things UNT sports.
That's it. Cool. Well, tune in, and Brett will be giving us all of the info on UNT sports, and we will see you then again Monday at 2 o'clock. Thanks again, Jenna, for being here. We greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we will see all of you guys next week. Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out DentonRadio.com for new Denton artists and where they're playing next. While you're surfing the internet, make sure you check out our friends Classic of Denton at ClassicofDenton.com.